What's going on, you guys? Gaming Addict here, the Addict Show, where we discuss the past, present, and future of the gaming industry. Today, I'm joined by my right-hand man, Lord Cognito, the host of the Iron Lords podcast, a dear friend and a fellow Destiny Warlock player.
And we angry today. We're not feeling Grandpa Nintendo. We got a lot to talk about. What's going on, people?
And I have Kid Smoove, panelist member of the Weapon Wheel, host of the Planet Xbox podcast. Probably the most hated Xbox dude out there right now.
What's up? What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? It is Kid Smoove, aka the best spot. And we're gonna talk.
You finish your.
No, I was just saying we're gonna talk some shit about Nintendo. I'm trying to keep it family friendly.
The gloves might be off.
And with that being said, we're gonna get into this perspective that we seen with the party system and how it's going to particularly interact with the Nintendo Switch. Now, I haven't read the article. I was shown the diagram, and that's all I needed to see. But what we're going to do while I bring the diagram up so the fellow viewers can see it is I'm going to have Lord Cognito take over and tell us exactly what's going on.
What's going on, Switch gang? We got to talk. We got to talk about this. I mean, you know, obviously waking up this morning and seeing the news, obviously I think Kotaku was one of the first to put it out there. I guess Splatoon 2, which is a big title for the Switch, looks like Hori is doing an official headset for Splatoon 2. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, you just get to see the headset, see what it's about. Headset looks fire. I'm like, all right. And then I saw the setup for party chat and how this thing is going to work. And I was just blown away. Like, why is it this complicated? Like, why is it so ridiculous? So the image you can probably see up on the screen, it's like your phone, and then you have the cord for the Switch, and then it goes into some type of weird Turtle Beach setup into the thing. And I'm just like, why? Why, Grandpa? So I just wanted to bring this to you guys because I was losing it this morning. I thought it was so bad. It was hilarious. I was like, why are they being this extra for? So, Kid Smoove, did you see this foolishness?
Yeah, like Gaming Addict sent me the image, and I was just connecting the dots. Honestly, I'm sitting here when he told me a party. Oh, you hear what they do with Turtle Beach or something like that? I'm thinking he's telling me Xbox got a crazy update with the party chat that's going to like enhance it. I open this damn image. I see an iPhone, some headsets, a bunch of damn wires, and a Switch. I'm like, what the hell is this? Is how we're going to be talking to each other? Like, yo, if you go on a subway or a plane like this, they're going to think you have a bomb strapped to you. Like, it's crazy. That is
crazy. It is crazy. Here's my question, too. Okay, first of all, here's the rumor that I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the cords that separate, because obviously there's this main, you know, dongle or whatever that's in the center, right? The cords that connect both the Switch and the phone, the rumor that I'm hearing is that they are extremely short. Oh, like those cords are less than like 20 inches long. So your phone literally has to be like right next to your Switch. The next question I got, you know, for Gaming Addict is like, what happens if somebody call me? Is my voice chat over? Is it a wrap? Like,
yeah, clearly, you know, that being said, they desperately, for this to even, first off, I don't know if people can see this cursor. What the fuck is this?
What is that?
Why can't it just go straight from the phone to the Switch? Like, I don't get that. Like, have your phone adjust the volume of anything. Like, what did they expect people were going to really take a good to this? Like, I mean, and you know, the way people are acting, like this little ass cord is completely accurate. So it's like you're gonna have to have your phone hanging from your chest.
That is crazy,
no. Like, oh man,
I guarantee you, Mad Cats or some third party is going to come up with this like compactor to put all this stuff together in like one.
And they gonna make more money than Nintendo.
Like, my question is, why doesn't this thing have like a mic like built into it? Like, why can't I just plug the headset straight into the system?
Kid, here's the funny thing about this whole thing. You know, shout out to my guy Stormwave Media. When you got a Switch, like they had actually headsets on like reserve, right? The Nintendo Switch has the functionality to have a headset and microphone connected straight into it without the need for this. So this is Grandpa Nintendo being extra for no reason. Like the system is capable of outputting that sound and through a headset and a microphone, but they refuse to do that because they know better. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
This might be like the worst thing Nintendo's done in a minute.
It's like, oh man, shout out to Lord Soft. It's like Nintendo is snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Like there's no need for none of this. And it's just like they just had a good week.
This is one of those, you're doing so good, Nintendo, hold my beer.
Yeah. They could, yeah. Oh man, it's I don't know what's going on with these dudes sometimes. And you know, let's be honest, we know this is what it's gonna be. Like this is what it's gonna be. Like this, remember, because they've been very secretive as to how the app was gonna work, and you know, as far as the American release and stuff like this. But if these third parties, if Hori has this already, and this is Splatoon, which is one of their biggest games. Like as far as the competitive scene, I know a lot of you guys are not in this Splatoon. I know Addict, I know you hate Splatoon, but on the esports scene like that, it is a huge deal. These guys get into it. So for them to be the official headset, this is what we're getting. There's no doubt in my mind the American Switch release is getting this set up, and we're gonna have a whole bunch of people with the iPhones and their Galaxy S8s and their Switches tethered to them, trying to do party chat. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Definitely, you know, and this is the kind of small details that they can mess up the entire Switch. Like, you know, the people who bought the Switch up till now, they don't really have a choice. They got to get down on this. But let's look at the perspective of people that ain't picked up this shit yet. They're going to be like, what is that? Like, what? Like, it's like you're going to need a clip-on to clip onto the wire to your shirt.
Oh man! Shout out to Top Talk in the chat. He said no more Switch slander. Listen, man, Grandpa messing up out here, and I'm Switch gang, but I gotta call it out when I see it. Like this is just complete foolishness. Doing too much.
Man, it's like Sony and Microsoft infiltrated Nintendo, and they've been feeding them little shit like this for the past couple decades. They're like, we don't want competition, so let's let Nintendo. That's why no one takes Nintendo seriously, because it's shit like this.
Why. For the people that hate on Nintendo, this is why they're justified. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like, who signs off on this, kid? Like, who's in the boardroom and says, "Yo, you know what'd be hot?" Like me and Game Addict have an expression. We call him Calvin. Whenever there's a person in the boardroom that makes stupid decisions, we call him Calvin. Like Calvin said to somebody, "Yo, you know what'd be hot, man? Forget traditional voice chat.
No one likes that anymore.
This is no 1990. We got something better. We're gonna make you carry your phone with you so you can get your chat on." Like, who said yes in the boardroom?
And it's like Nintendo has a bunch of Calvins working for them.
It's Matt Calvin running wild up in there. He is running wild in the boardroom.
It's like they have a Calvin working in communications, and they're like, "Oh, dude, you ain't doing good here." He's like, "Oh, I'm not." He's like, "But you know what? We don't want to fire you, so let's put you to a different part of this company." Then he fucks that part of the company up. Let's just move him again.
Oh man, this being different for no reason. But I can't believe I'm gonna have to do this foolishness just to get our party chat on.
I'm not doing it. I refuse.
Can you not get that?
No. Like, here's the thing. I'm on my last straw, nearly with my last straw with this damn Nintendo console. Like I said, all they have to do, if I don't even get like a rumor a rumor. I'm settling for a rumor. If I don't even get a rumor of any achievement support, I'm out. I am freaking out. This is the party chat. I could be like, all right, whatever. I'm not going to do party chat on this thing. There's just no way. And Nintendo will remain anti-social. It's like the Nintendo Switch and party chat. It's like New York telling you not to have a car in the city. That's exactly what it is. It's so fucking complicated. It's gonna be that complicated. Don't add the feature. Like, just don't add the feature. I'll go without the feature.
I feel you, kid. I feel you. Again, trust me, I feel you. That's a big deal. And like you said, with achievements, I know that's a big deal too. I think there's to your point, there's a game Disgaea 5. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but apparently it was like a port from the PS4, and they have the trophies in the game.
Really?
So yes, in Disgaea 5, the developer, I don't know if he was either too lazy with the port, but you can unlock trophies in Disgaea. So it's proof that they can do it. It's just a matter of them, grandpa being grandpa.
Not to mention, I'm pretty sure they can ask, other developers. I'm assuming, I'm not a developer. I'm not going to act like I know all the, the ins and outs. But if you spend an entire dev cycle making a game, how hard could it be to add some simple achievements to it?
Yeah. I mean, name the medals, do something. I mean, shout out. I think me and Erica for the win was talking about that, and it was just like, that's all you gotta do. You're so close to being into regular gaming society. You know what I'm saying? You're so close. You know what I mean? But here, here they come again with the foolishness.
They don't want them to succeed. And it's like, look, if Switch would have came out with an infrastructure online features that was even just on the 360, a party chat that was reliable, I can understand why they're doing a phone app because, it's a portable thing, but make it to where you can do it that's connected to the dock too. Mm-hmm. And then, after you do that, they it has achievement systems in it. It's got, pretty functionable things when it comes to friend features. Mm-hmm. Like the Switch, I guarantee you, would be more hype than it is now.
Let me ask you a quick question, Game Addict. I didn't have a Wii U and a 3DS. I was told that they were both had, like, even the DS had built-in voice chat.
They definitely backpedaled. They did.
Wow. So they had voice chat standard, is what you saying to me before. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, Nintendo, see, here's the thing. Nintendo know what they're doing. They said, hey, we sold nearly 200 million consoles without a graphics card in our system. So with the Wii, imagine what we could do with the Switch, a portable. As long as we can give it that, hey, it's a console that you can plug into your TV and make it a handheld that you can plug into your TV and make you think is a console, and then you take it on the road when it's really an oversized portable. So it's like they don't have to do it, and they're not going to do it because they're going to keep making money off of it. People are still going to buy it. People are still going to be cheering and jumping. They don't have to release a brand new IP for the next 3 years because they got 4 years of Wii U games they can port over that's going to sell like gangbusters.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I like how he said that they don't have to release one for 3 years.
And it's a shame because it's like Kid was saying, it's just like they had a good news week. Prior to this, yesterday Digital Foundry put out a great article about the relationship between them and NVIDIA and how like they're making NVIDIA money hands over fist. NVIDIA was in trouble, but because of the Switch and because of the chip and the X1 is selling, now they're talking about this decade partnership and making, the potential of mid-console generation refresh for a Switch with the X2 and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, okay, now we're getting there. We're getting into the, to being, a relevant console, kind of. You know what I'm saying? But, then this comes out and you just face palm. You're just like, what are you doing? And this is why people who are on the fence, like Kid was saying, the people who do, even like Kid that has it, they get frustrated. And this is the type of stuff that they'll be like, I don't want to go through all of this. I don't want to do all this stuff just to chat with my friends. What if you don't have a phone? Like, what if what happens then? What if you get a call in the middle of your game in your party chat? What happens then?
It's okay to assume that the majority of people are going to have a phone it's not okay to not give the people that don't have a phone accessibility to do party chat. They, it can even be, there's a lot of people that have mad access to internet but not a phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about think about this from a standpoint? What about kids, right? They market towards kids. That's a lot of their demographic. Not these kids ain't got no smartphone. Like a lot of them don't. So it's just like, what do you expect? Why? And the functionality is in the device. It is capable, and there's no reason why this. I don't unless they got some partnership with the app. I don't know. There's got to be money. That's the only thing. What do you think, kid? You think it's a financial thing?
No,
I'm trying to understand the
they're
logic.
incapable of doing this shit. This is what the wrong with Nintendo, right? You know how every other company on the fucking planet, right, has a marketing team that's good at marketing, business people that make good business decisions and financial decisions, and then you have like the geeks and the dorks that's good at putting the games together. Nintendo is just a family, and they do everything. They're all good at making Mario and Zelda, but they're not good at everything else. So they're sitting there, okay, well, we're gonna put a party system together. Well, how do we do that? We're not gonna outsource it. What's the easiest way we remember? So they go through the way we used to do things 15, 20, 25 years ago when stuff like this wasn't available to us to just have the stuff on our device. We used to have all these ports and cords and stuff like that. Nintendo will be the type to add a cable to their console and require you to buy a splitter. Like that's how it's like. I don't think it's the lack of money for anything. I just think is that they have the wrong people doing things as far as business wise. They don't make smart. I don't want to say they don't make smart business decisions because they're making a whole lot of money. They're robbing people clean. They just don't know how to make decisions to make a capable platform to play on.
Yep. And I think this is a great point, kid, because I think also there seems to be, it's like conflicting messages because it's like on one minute they do things. If you look at the Switch itself as a device, right, you're like, oh, this is technically advanced. This is nice. So whoever's in charge of that, I don't know if it's the new CEO, because I know the old one passed away or whatever, that's fine. But it seems like they're in a struggle with the old school regime in there who's making those decisions. That's the message I get. It seems like there's conflicted messaging. 1 minute it's forward thinking, the next minute 2 steps back.
Yeah, I agree. You said something that triggered something that I wanted to say, but it'll come again.
Lawson says he gonna be the first black man working at Nintendo. It's like that. It's like since it's like they have. Like, let's say they have an individual that is in charge of all the decisions at Nintendo, and for the most part, he listens to everything. But he got that old dad that don't like any innovation to anything, and it's like he listens to him every now and then.
Yes, that's why I call him grandpa. It's like how you got that older relative, saying who you think he know he with the times, or you try to bust out that old outfit. You know what I mean? And you're like, no, grandpa, that's not it. That's not the wave. You can't put those back.
Back in my day, we didn't need those.
You'd be like, nah, back in 1970, this was it. You don't understand. The kids gonna love it. And you're like, no, grandpa, please. This that's what it feels like with them. They're so stubborn with a lot of foolishness, man. It's gonna be interesting when E3 happens and this thing is gonna have to be announced on stage. And when Reggie's coming out and there's like 6 chords and his cell phone, I want to know, how do you even demo that?
He's gonna walk, it's gonna get tangled, and it's gonna yank him back to the side of the screen.
Yeah, but they're not even gonna be on the stage. They're gonna send you that direct video feed.
They're saying Reggie's light skinned.
Oh man, clearly he shows some light skin tendencies right now.
Yeah, he jive, he's mad jive.
Yeah, for real. Splatoon voice, Splatoon 2 official headset by Hori. Unbelievable.
I bet you that movie Get Out was directed by Nintendo.
And we haven't even seen the app yet, y'all. Remember, there's an app with this.
This app, the UI better be like seamless. You better be clean.
I don't understand what's the point of it. Like, what can the app possibly do? It's just going to be like, watch. I guarantee you, it's going to be the most basic shit. It's going to be a screen and a code, an add button, so you could type in the social security number.
No, all it's going to be,
and it adds them to the party.
All it's going to be is it's going to be a sign in mechanic where you sign into your account, and then you click it, and it's just like send invite, and then you click that, and it's like. And they'll bring up a party system and be like, add people, and that's all it's gonna be.
But
it's just
you know what it's gotta be. We're not even thinking like it's gotta control. The app has to control messaging because as of right now, you cannot send a message to anyone on your friends list, right? Yeah. As of right now,
Top Dog, the app is not free. It will be a subscription service.
Yeah, that.
So it has to
charge for this app. Go ahead, kid.
No, being that you gotta pay for it, it has to provide more than more than what the Switch UI has. I'm sorry, if you're paying a monthly no, I'm not doing it. I'm not. I refuse.
Kid is out. Kid is out.
He's out of there.
He's out, yo. Y'all better get Kid Smoove information because I'm telling you, if you're looking for a Switch, he's out right now. He might be selling it. He might be good. Oh, but it's true though. It's like he said because it's like the app has to control messaging. It has to control party chat. These are features that are not baked into the current UI of the Switch. Unless they're going to have an update, the app is going to be responsible for that. Ridiculous. Yeah, this is arguably probably one of the biggest bungles I've ever seen. Like this is ridiculous.
You know what? Since this app's making me do a bunch of unnecessary shit, I expect this app to make my phone do unnecessary shit like a boomerang. If I throw my phone, it just comes back to me and shit.
Do I get a discount on my bill for the data usage? Is that going to happen? Because it's like
you know, right now that some of these mobile service providers are going to jump on that shit. It's like they did with the Pokemon Go. If you sign with us, you'll get no data usage just towards whack ass Nintendo app or some shit like that. Whatever they said to call it. I said, you know that's going to happen though, because Pokemon Go did
it could be. You're right. It maybe some type of partnership with some ISPs that they're looking at. Because
Wii U does have more features than the Switch. Facts.
Facts. Day one, there we come.
But yeah, I think we're done with our rant. That's pretty much all we could talk about. Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Well, we're going to have to see. Maybe they'll drop this app and everything will make sense, but I doubt it.
Listen, let me give a public address to my Switch gang. We got to hold this L, Switch gang. I'm Switch gang to the core. Y'all know that. But we have to hold this L. Now, if y'all want to go to change.org, and y'all want to get y'all petitions up to stop this damn Nintendo finessing, y'all let me know. I might spearhead that. But this is ridiculous, y'all. And I hope the community stands up. Because they out here, Nintendo's out here confifiing the damn headset. I'm tired of it, man. We gotta make a stand. Today's a stand. We gotta resist. Shout out to what he said, finesse gang. But yeah, that's all I gotta say on it, man. And hopefully, like I said, there's enough uproar that they allow or update the firmware to allow a conventional mic and headset use for the Switch. That's all I got.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close out of here. Kid Smoove, what do you got going?
Well, Lord Addict should know we just premiered episode 1 of the Planet Xbox podcast. Takes place every Tuesday. Currently working on trying to get it onto iTunes, so there might be a week delay for that. But look out for that. Obviously, on Weapon Wheel Podcast every Sunday. And then, of course, I'll be on my channel doing all sorts of crap. E3's coming this week, so we're going to be producing a lot of content. Also, I will be streaming full-time on Mixer when it comes to Xbox games. So that's going to be the spot because that is the best streaming service I've ever experienced. So, but other than that, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best spot.
What about you, Lord Cognito?
Lord Cognito here. You can catch me with my co-host, Mr. Gaming Addict, and we're every Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern. And it won't be an ILP this week because obviously we all prepping and getting ready for E3 the following week. But we got some streams and some stuff cooking up. And yeah, man, we appreciate the support. It's gonna be a fun ride. And also, like I said, kids, support Planet Xbox and those guys. They're really doing good. I listened to their first episode. Fantastic. They got something cooking. Shout out to Dizzy and Gaming Effect. And yeah, man. So like I said, Iron Lord Podcast. Catch my brethren, Sovereign, Lord King. You know what I mean? And I'll pass it off to you, bro.
And I'm your host. This Saturday, we'll be having a State of Decay Addict Spotlight. It's going to be with Lord Cognito and Gaming Effect from the Planet Destiny podcast. It's going to be definitely. I'm gonna do the Jabbar. It's going to be a movie. So definitely catch on to that. You know, it's like Lord Cognito said, not Sunday, but this following Sunday we'll be doing an Iron Lords podcast at E3. So definitely catch that. But since you guys don't have to wait, because this Tuesday we will be having another Planet Xbox podcast at 7:30 p.m. We will talk to you guys later. We're out of here.
Peace.